Hey there, guys, it's Silver, your host, and I have seen a lot of people discussing the fact that Ashley's ballistics line in Resident Evil 4 Remake appears to have been removed. Now, how are we going to tackle this little discussion point here? Well, for one, did you honestly think it would end up staying in the remake? In the current 2023 climate we find ourselves in, did you honestly believe for a second that that would have been retained? And second of all, the kind of people that I have seen complaining about this and really willing to stand their ground and fight a corner about something as insignificant as one line of dialogue being cut from a game are the same people who went absolutely crazy. I would have said ballistic there, but no pun intended. Yeah, absolutely crazy over the fact that the same line was removed from the VR version of Resident Evil 4. Like, guys, are you really, guys, gals, whoever, are you really that willing to fight for something as insignificant as a single line of dialogue that just appears to have been reworked? Because let's be honest, while this is going to remain a very similar gaming experience in its overall tone and story to the original Resident Evil 4, there are going to be some tweaks and changes, and I'm going to say this as somebody who has played and streamed this game for his community more times than I can count now. Now brace yourselves, sit down, clutch your pearls, and brace yourselves, guys. It's okay. It is okay to have minor changes and creative reimaginings in modern media. So what if a single line has been taken out? It doesn't jeopardize the overall creative vision or artistic integrity. I'm still gonna love this. I'm still gonna play this, and I'm gonna give it its fair shot. And honestly, if you are one of those people going to bat or going to battle, metaphorical sword and shield in hand, over the fact that a line referencing a buxom blonde lass's jugs has been taken out of a game, then I really think a bit of personal analysis and some real deep thought is required as to what your priorities actually are. Now, there are definitely going to be some tweaks, changes, and improvements in this. Capcom have said that they want to keep this game, the remake of 4, as close to the original vision as they possibly can. They don't want to be going out there on a limb and doing anything really insanely different in terms of the story. In fact, as a lot of us already picked up on if you're an avid follower of the franchise, they originally had this game been developed out of house and then brought it back in, or it was developed to a point out of house and brought back in again. So, yeah, this is about where we stand with the whole situation. But what do you guys in the comments? And if I decide to live premiere this, the live premiere, actually think about the whole situation. Is this the biggest affront to mankind that you could possibly stomach as a gamer? Is it going to destroy the game's artistic integrity and everything that it stands for? Is the concept of a minor change going to completely dilute the experience for you, or are you just completely chill with it? happy with going into this experience with an open mind and a willingness to see some tweaks and changes and improvements. We've already seen just from the trailer footage that's been shown to people via Game Informer that Ashley is going to be a bit more feisty and a bit scrappier and a lot more vocal in this remake, in this next endeavor. And as much as I'm one of those people that used to joke with my own streaming community about, oh yeah, Ashley is best girl, Ashley is relationship goals, let's not beat around the bush, guys. Ashley's original character persona was absolutely nauseating at times. It was absolutely nauseating. So to see her having some backbone and a bit of fight in her and willing to actually challenge Luis when he makes his new comment of, I see you found your missing senorita, is actually quite refreshing. Now, real talk with you, minor segue, I'm not sure how I feel just yet about what we've seen of Luis and how his character is going to be handled. I do have some curiosity there because they seem to have made it a bit more of a hostile and distrusting situation between Leon and Luis compared to the original. But at the same time, I'm really curious to see the full dynamic of that story and if it's fleshed out and if it's improved. What's changed? What's the same? That kind of thing. But anyway, these are just the thoughts of an avid Resident Evil fan with an upcoming remake that's going to be a very big part of my gaming year, if not my if not my channel's year as well, because a lot of people are really looking forward to this. So yeah, I just I fail to comprehend, right, how some people can be so utterly torn up about this. But anyway, give me give me your thoughts. I'm happy to hear them, and I will not keep dragging on this same point forever. We will leave things where they are, I think. But is there anything else while we're here that you are very interested in seeing, or something that you may have seen from the remakes footage that has been shown to us that you are very eager to see elaborated upon? Because I know for a fact there are things that I'm interested in, and I'll be honest, Ashley's Ashley's fun bags are not really on that list. So yeah, it just I have to kind of breathe a sigh and let this one go because it's kind of silly. Now, on a really simple level, at the very least, the whole thing is silly. But anyway, I reckon that despite that, we are in for a good time here. There's going to be a lot of good stuff to be had. And I'm sure the people who have been denied the ballistics will be happy and content in the end with the overall product. The vast majority will. There will be some that will just stick to this until the end of time, but the vast majority will be happy. So, yeah, this is where we are going to wrap it up. I'll be keeping a close eye on any more Resident Evil discourse and discussion as more footage and tidbits are released in the run up to the game. And yes, keep it locked on here with me. If you want to have any more of these little chat videos, I'm happy to do that. As ever, guys, if you are new, feel free to sub. We will be streaming the remake on release night, and it's been a pleasure to just share my thoughts with y'all. So, as ever, you've all been super awesome. Thank you very much for stopping in, and I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.